What's up, Nerfers? Today I'm taking a look at something a little different than usual. This is a modular underbarrel grenade launcher called the Pico Booper. It was kindly sent to me for review by Frontline Foam in the USA, so check them out at the links down below. The Pico Booper uses a 40 max gas canister to launch Nerf darts in a variety of different configurations. And because it's gas powered, it has a lot of velocity potential packed in a very small package. Frontline Foam sent me 4 different attachments to try out, but there's a bunch more options available if you have a look on their website. Today I'll be testing the single barrel sniper shell, the Mega XL shell, the 5-barrel duck shot, and the 10-barrel duck shot. Now how this thing works is there's 3D printed shells which thread onto the 40 max canister. Into the 3D printed portion you load in some darts, then you fill up the 40 max with green gas, and when this button at the back is pushed, it dumps all of the gas, firing whatever darts you have loaded in it at high speed. The shells are designed to lock into a Picatinny mount, which has a button on either side, which will fire the 40 max when pressed. The retention of the shells is pretty good. Running around out on the field won't have them falling out on you. But when you've fired a shot and want to reload, pulling on it doesn't take a lot of strength to remove. And then you can insert your next shell, ready for the next poor sucker. There's even a belt clip to store spare shells on you. The shells friction fit into that just like the Picatinny mount, and they definitely aren't going anywhere. For my testing today, I'll be using 14 kilogram green gas from a brand called Puff Dino, and this was provided to me by the Battle for Waterloo skirmish field where I'm filming this video. Gas is a bit of a tricky thing, and it's highly temperature dependent. On a perfect 30 degrees Celsius day, 14 kilogram green gas like this has a pressure of 200 psi. On a much colder 14 degree day, like it has been the last couple of weeks here, that's considerably lower, somewhere closer to around 100 psi. When I fired this thing indoors on a warm day though, the sniper barrel shot this with a single dart. And it also shot this with 3 darts. The barrel also dislodged and shot itself across the room and I had to glue it back in. But the lesson here is to be mindful of how temperature will affect the performance of the Pico Booper, and pay the resulting PSI the respect it deserves. I would probably avoid even test firing it during the hot Australian summer, unless you're wearing full protective gear like a paintball mask and gloves and stuff like that. The 40 max itself, so the metal canister, is rated to 300 PSI. But I'm not really sure what the 3D printed attachments were designed for. Anyway, 14 degrees Celsius day out here, so let's see how it performs over the chronograph. First up, the sniper shell, single dart chrono, 3 shots. With those 3 shots, we got an average of 188. In much warmer temperatures, I was able to get over 300 feet per second though, so just keep that in mind. So now, let's see how the sniper barrel performs with 3 darts loaded into it as a shotgun effect. This will also put extra strain on the glue that's holding the barrel in, so hopefully I don't end up chrono testing the barrel itself as it shoots out. 160 feet per second, so only a drop of around 30. Not bad at all considering it's moving 3 times the amount of weight of foam. Now let's take a look at the Mega XL shell. Mega XL darts weigh 6.4 grams, so a lot heavier than regular 1 gram Nerf darts. In fact, due to the comically large size, some Nerf groups allow Mega XLs to kill shield users in one shot, so it'll be interesting to see how these perform. 154 feet per second is insane for something weighing 6 times heavier than a normal Nerf dart. That's 7 joules of energy on a cold autumn day. Almost paintball numbers, so I definitely hate to get hit by this thing in warmer weather. Next, I'm going to see how the 5-barrel duck shot performs with 1 dart loaded into each barrel. It can only actually have 1 dart in each barrel, by the way. Measuring the center dart, 151 feet per second, firing 5 darts at once. That's not bad at all. So now let's double the amount of darts by using the 10-barrel version. 126 feet per second, firing twice the amount of darts. That's only a drop of 25 feet per second. But that's all the shells I have, so next I want to see how it shoots for precision. Spoiler alert, the only one of the attachments that could reliably hit from 20 meters away was the sniper barrel. So let's take a look at that first. I have no idea where that went. Alright, this time I'm going to aim a little bit lower. Oh, actually hit the target. The sniper barrel managed to hit twice at 20 meters. It did miss the first shot, but I didn't really know where to aim yet, so I corrected for that on the second shots. Next, let's load 3 shots into the sniper shell and see what it does from 20 meters. Unfortunately, this was the beginning of the trend where these became only good to about 10 meters. With 3 darts loaded in the sniper barrel, the first dart out went 20 meters, the second dart went 15, and the last dart out only went 10 meters. So to use the shotgun effect properly, you have a maximum range of 10 meters. So let's fire 3 of these shotgun bursts at 10 meters and see what kind of spread we get on the target. Oh wow. So 1 dart hit the target and the other 2 went either side of it. So probably about 1.5 meters spread at 10 meters. Okay, sniper barrel, 3-shot shotgun blast from 10 meters. That was a tighter grouping, probably about 50 centimeters. And 1 more 3-shot shotgun blast from 10 meters. I think one of them went about 2 meters right, the other 2 went in line with the target. It's about a 2 meter spread on that shot. Alright, shotgunning 3 darts out of the sniper barrel from 10 meters away, I got a varying amount of spread between 0.5 meter and 2 meter, depending on which of the shots we're looking at here. I'd say it's pretty effective though, and you'd definitely get a kill. Now let's have a try of the Mega XL shell. Some Nerf groups consider these special ammo that kills riot shields or special zombies in games like that, so this will be very interesting to see. I've also never personally shot a Mega XL before, so I have no idea how accurate these things are. First up, I'll attempt 20 meters. I hope you could see that, at least in the GoPro. I don't think the DSLR would have seen it, but it did a big spiral and then landed left of the target. And it spiraled wildly out of control, ending up left of target. So let's try that again at 10 meters. From 10 meters away with a Mega XL. See if we can do that. Yes! Back to back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. At 10 meters, I managed to hit the target back to back, but unfortunately, all of my Mega XL darts have split the side of the foam, so they're completely useless now. That's after only 1 shot of each. So now let's move on to the 5-dart duck shot at a distance of 10 meters. Oh wow. Okay. that'd be good to take down a whole battalion of players. So the furthest shot went all the way over here. That's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 meters left of target. So you're looking at like an 8 meter spread at 10 meters distance. From 10 meters away, the 5-dart duck shot had a spread of about 8 meters wide. I'm sure there's some situation where that could be useful, but I doubt it comes up very often. My preference so far is definitely shotgun loading the sniper barrel. But for a final test, let's take a look at the 10-dart duck shot from 10 meters as well. Same deal, just more darts. And that's pretty much the same as the 5-dart one, but just with double the darts. The shots covered an area about 8 meters wide. If you can think of a time you'd want to use that, let me know in the comments down below. But I can only really think of like a horde of zombies all stacked up for some reason, or if enemy players are all swarming the same objective for some reason. But what do I think of the Pico Booper after testing these 4 different attachments? Well, for its compact size, I certainly think it has a lot of power behind it, even on a cold day like today. Using this in summer would be absolutely brutal considering the numbers it shot inside my house. I'm not actually entirely convinced on its safety at high temperatures, but luckily you can buy lower pressure green gas than what I was using today. So if you are playing in summer, I'd probably recommend like 9 kilo green gas or something like that, so you're just not going to explode the 3D printed attachments. Speaking of the attachments, the most effective one to me was the sniper barrel, shotgun loaded with 3 darts. It had a spread 0.5 meter wide to 2 meters wide at a distance of 10 meters, and it had a velocity of 160 feet per second. The sniper barrel single loaded, because it doesn't have a scar barrel or anything to add accuracy, wouldn't really have the precision to be overly useful. But out of what I tested, I would probably rank that second. Mega XL being a special ammo type could be useful to some of you nerfers out there, particularly for breaking shields if you allow that. All of mine broke after the first shot though, so take that cost into consideration. Mega XL are not cheap at all. I have no idea what they're worth actually. Frontline Foam sent me 5 of these for testing reasons. The duck shots, because of how wide that fan shape is probably the least useful in my opinion. Covering an area 8 meters wide from a distance of only 10 meters away, unless your opponents are all stacked up for some reason, I don't really see a point in it, and I would much rather have 3 darts going straight ahead at my enemy than just the one central one of the fan of 5 or 10 shots. Something else to consider in general with this product is just the cost of green gas. I went through about half a can in the making of this video, and here in Australia, Puff Dino 14 kilo costs about $30 a can. So I estimate that I used about $15 worth of green gas just to test all this stuff for you. But that is the trade-off for having this kind of power in such a compact package. And I can definitely see the advantage of having something small like this versus a massive spring-powered version. So if you want to pick one of these up, check out Frontline Foam at the link down below. They're based in the USA, but they do ship worldwide. Also consider liking and subscribing. Here's 2 other videos you might enjoy. And as always, thank you very much for watching. See ya!